Previously on To Hell and Back.
Alrighty, so I thought we'd give a quick check over under here. See how she's looking. Oh my goodness.
What does that look
That's
like?
your brake fluid, and it's supposed to be clear. So I don't know if you know what clear is, but that's far-fetched from clear. Someone put an aftermarket transmission cooler in it, which is actually a good thing. You know, I can keep going on and on. There's a little transmission leak here. You can see she's been leaking down here. Some of these Triton motors were famous for blowing spark plugs out. I don't know if you guys know that.
I don't know, Roman. Your Ford, Toby was telling me it's a big mess.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Moab, Utah. Time to see which of us bought the right truck, the F-150, and which of us bought the wrong truck. And I bought the right one because this F-150 cost me $3,700, but I have transformed it into a freedom-fighting, off-road munching, badass American off-roader. So, let me show you. If you watch some of the other episodes, you'll know that today is the day we find out which of us bought the right truck to take on Hell's Revenge. And with the help of our friends at Real Truck, we have upgraded our trucks to make them much more off-road worthy. But I did things like this. Of course, added an American flag and made sure people know this is a 4x4. But more importantly, check this out. I already had really cool wheels. Now I've added some Cooper Discoverer all-terrains. Look at those knobbies. And of course, to get them under the chassis, our friends at Real Truck sent us an Eibach lift kit, 2.5 inches up front, all new shocks all around, making this an off-road munching machine. And what off-roader would be complete without, well, these mandatory lights? Did you know you can actually run Hell's Revenge at night? If we ever tried to do that, I'd be all set. Let me show you. Oh yeah, at night, it's like daytime in front of the Ford. And last but not least, you gotta have the good old American Eagle. It screams freedom, it screams off-roading, it screams, I've got a Ford and it's gonna kick some ass today. I wonder what Andre, oh my God, what the hell, Andre?
Oh yeah! Watch out, Roman.
What the? All right, Andre, you seem to have some kind of a Russian cowboy theme along with a racing stripe. Explain to me how you've completely ruined your Chevy.
Dude, I took my 98 Chevy K1500 4x4 and I improved every aspect of it because I gave it a small lift, 1.5 inch lift in the front. I put on these 33-inch open country Toyo MT tires, very aggressive, so I have more ground clearance, better tires. Then, of course, my cattle, my Longhorn is here. And then on the bottom, look at this. I put a front hitch on for my winch.
Oh, wait, you have a winch?
Yeah, I have a winch.
Oh, wait, show me this winch. I gotta see this winch. Where's your winch?
And I have red tow hooks, dude.
You did red toe hooks?
Yes. That means this truck is for real. And
So,
also,
is that the Russian part of the cowboy theme? Or is that you?
no, it's an off-road theme. Roman, I got also this Gator tonneau cover, which is solid. And then in the back here, well, I have some windshield wiper fluid. I've got extra fuel. Let me see here. And my manly winch. Look at this. Hold on a second. Oh,
Andre, I have never seen a more silly thing than a winch that you have to mount to the front. Wait, so how does this hook up to the truck? I mean, is there power and everything?
yes. Let me show you. Oh, come on, I can do this. I can do this. Okay. So, I put the pin in here. Done. Now, I have a quick connect, dude. So, I wire it in. Oh, okay. So I wired in.
You know, Andre, I think the most useful thing about this winch at this point
Yes.
is the fact that if there's any photo radar, it'll obscure your front license plate.
No, dude, it's 9,000 pound winch. It's very capable.
I wonder what Nathan did to his truck. Oh my God. I think he went with a pirate theme. Why do I sense an R coming out?
Because this thing is really uncomfortable to wear a sash. But my pirate theme is ready. Andre said no swords, so that's why I had to do this. I'm sorry, guys. I had a cutlass in mind, but he said.
Oh my God.
But I do have something else. Before I get started on mine, I get to see if there's any horsepower in their trucks. Oh, and there is not. But I also have a pirate's chest, and there's something very important inside of here because, unfortunately, I spent the entire budget on the truck. So $5,000 had to do, well, this is $5,000. So, fortunately, I was able to get a couple things from our friends at realtruck.com. And one of which is not this chest, which I have to figure out how to open, but
Open your booty.
oh, Andre, you know what this is.
Flashback.
Yeah, that's right, baby. Plug this into the OBD2, and then you can help gas mileage, horsepower, or both. So, this is something we're going to play with a little bit later. But there's more. Oh, by the way, notice this? Yeah, I have a pirate's map, which covers some of the unsightly parts of the dash because it was falling apart. But let us start off with the most important mod that Real Truck helped me with. Flowmaster exhaust. Duals, baby. Proper duals. And they sound magnifique. I have this tonneau cover from Gator, which some people say will make the vehicle more aerodynamic. Some people say it won't. But it will keep the gear hidden inside. Something funny about that, by the way. Come over here to the cockpit. Andre and Roman were so jealous about my awesome power that basically everything they could throw in here, they threw in here. Just to make it heavier.
Are you a river pirate?
The Colorado River Pirate. And with your permission, I'd like to take this off because the stubble on my head has been like totally rubbing against this. I know Andre looks awesome with his, it's kind of an Outback hat, isn't it?
Guys, seriously, I mean, this is really a test of who bought the right truck. And to find out which of these trucks is best on the highway, we did a little bit of a drag race and had a little bit of an MPG competition getting here. So let's do a little flashback and find out which of these trucks is the best on the highway. So it is exactly 347 miles to downtown Moab. And since we all have different trucks, Andre, don't you think it'd be fun to do a little MPG challenge?
Yeah, I think the challenge should be whoever doesn't run out or wins.
You mean just making it on one tank of gas?
Just making it.
And then we could also fill it up with the traditional method and see who's getting the best fuel economy. We could do both.
Yeah.
All right, so you think you can go 347?
I think my Chevy is low to the ground and sleek.
Yeah, but I've got a really old and detuned engine, Andre. So
Okay. Well, what about Nathan?
I don't know about Nathan. My lack of horsepower is going to be my ace in the hole.
But your truck is jacked up in the air now.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Still has a lot less horsepower. The other thing we should do, dude,
Yeah.
let's do a three-way drag race once we get on the highway.
Oh boy.
What do you say?
What if Nathan's truck explodes? Just.
Well, then, he gets to make his own way to Moab.
Okay.
That's not my problem. I've got my truck, dude. He picked his truck.
Roman, I think we need an insurance policy.
Oh, good thinking, dude.
Okay, so this will be our lifeline.
How many gallons is that?
Like none.
How far will that get you in a truck, Andre? About 5 miles?
Two plus.
2 gallons. So
it will get us through the Colorado River stretch.
about 10 miles maybe, huh? All right, let's throw it up. So when we run out, then this will be the emergency gas.
Yes.
All right, so let's do this uphill drag race. I don't think exceeding the speed limit is going to be an issue, gentlemen.
Okay, we're starting at about 50 miles an hour.
And 1, and 2, and floor it! Oh my gosh, no! The Ford is taking over!
The Ford is up ahead with the Ram next to me and then Andre bring up the rear.
Ah, there you go. She just had to downshift. She needs a little time.
Hey, I'm doing 65. I think the speed limit's 75.
Hey, that's no fair. You're doing a smoke screen, Roman, with all your snow.
Oh yeah, gentlemen, the mighty, mighty Ford forges ahead.
But it's not fair, dude. You have the newest truck by far.
You know, this is not going to do wonders for our fuel economy.
I think I already used 2 gallons.
All right, boys, we made it to Fruta. No transmissions blew up.
No.
No engines overheated.
No, all my heat's good.
Yeah. So, Andre, how many miles does your truck say you've gone?
Well, of course we went 228 miles.
No. We went 221 miles.
What?
We went 242.5 miles.
I don't want the same distance.
Yeah, no, one of us is really off.
Of course, our trip meters are different because, Roman, you and I put different size tires on, hence our speedometers and odometers are a bit off.
All right, well, we got at least, what, another 100 miles to go?
Yeah, but I'm below half now. I'm below half.
Well, you know, he's got the 2 gallons of gas, Nathan.
So we have to make sure that he stays within sight.
So, speed limit in Utah is 80. Let's see if this truck will do it. I'm gonna give it the beans. That's all she's got. Now, according to this, I'm doing 70, 76, which in real terms is 80. I'm doing 80. And 84, 85. Okay, that's fast enough. So I think that's about as quick as she'll go without getting me a ticket.
Alright, boys, so that high-speed run was not a grand idea. I went from like a half a tank to a quarter of a tank in, I don't know, whatever that was, 2 miles.
Yeah, you were scorching the earth as you flew by it, well, pretty much the speed limit.
So I think we probably have another, 80 miles or so, would you say?
Well, I think we're closer. I think we're within 60 miles, maybe, and I'm below a quarter. So I think it's going to be very close.
I'm right at a quarter. How about you, Nathan?
Yeah, I'm under a quarter. I'm almost at the, I guess, 1/8 of a tank.
All right, well, let's hope we can make it.
Hey, next time, let's bring a bigger fuel canister.
I've got those like 10-gallon ones in storage. Why did we bring those?
Because that would be too easy.
According to this truck, I have gone 307.3 miles, and at around 300 miles, the fuel light came on. That doesn't mean it's out of fuel, it just means that it's reminding you that you're low on fuel. And that was almost exactly when it hit 1/8 of a tank.
If we can keep a nice, slow, constant speed going into Moab, I might make it.
So, Andre, you got about 26 miles to go, is that right?
Well, downtown area is about 32 miles.
We got this, guys. We got it.
It's all downhill from here, right?
Nathan, are you saying you opened Waze and there's a traffic jam in Moab?
Yeah, I just did now, and it shows that there's several miles of...
Stop and go traffic. Stop and go traffic. Really hurt me. Here's the traffic, guys.
Son of a...
So I have an idea, Nathan. You just shut off your engine, put it in neutral.
And I will push Roman. Roman will push you.
It may come down to that. I'm I'm just a hair off of E right now, but
This stop and go step is gonna absolutely eat away at my mileage.
Okay guys, it was a really close call. I'm basically on E, guys. Yeah.
I'm on E.
And I'm bored because I can keep going.
All right, well, let's do some number crunching and let's see what kind of fuel economy we're getting. Joey boy.
I am so glad I made it here.
There it goes. I got it. All right, so we were gonna Google map it to downtown Moab, but we didn't quite make it. So Andre Google mapped it, so it's 345 miles, Nathan. That's how far we went since we filled up. So what are your guesses, gentlemen, for the kind of fuel economy that these trucks are getting?
13, I think I'm getting around, maybe 14.
Probably about the same. It's hard to tell. It's better than single digits.
Yeah, and I think Roman's probably getting close to like 16.
I'm gonna go 13, 14, 15. Dude, it's gonna stop at 75.
Come on, people, give us more.
23.518, Andre. Can you write that down?
Yes.
I gotta do another one. Oh, it was so close. Jeepers.
Well, give it the 30 seconds, and let's see.
I'll
if
give it
it'll-
30 seconds.
There's way too much jocularity over here. We just spent a half hour traffic.
Yeah, I know.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? All right, Andre, it's 0.70, 0.70,
Okay.
and 2.23.
Divided by...
All right, here we go. And the 14.24, Nathan.
Nathan, you're like a Prius.
About what I expected, and it's my fault. It would have been like 14.4 had I not pushed it over the hill.
16.9.
Dang,
Basically 17.
almost 17, yeah.
Damn.
All right, well, let's see what yours did.
Okay. 16.4. No! I was so close.
Do you like his overacting, or do you...
It's the Andre Smirnoff School of Acting.
like this?
Oh
my God! I missed it by half a mile. But I gotta tell you, that Ford, winner, chicken dinner, dude.
It's not a surprise. I've got like a brick.
Yeah.
But
And yours sounds the best.
mine sounds really good.
Yeah.
My stereo system works good. My cup holders are by far the best, and the best is yet to come.
All right, we need to air down. Wow, I still have a lot of pressure. Holy cow. I'm going to about 25 psi-ish.
The most important thing when hitting the trail, of course, you might be thinking to yourself, is to do this. Is to go into, oh yeah, 4 low. But really it's this, just because it's a little stinky in here, and that's my homemade air freshener.
For now, I'm gonna put my winch away because it's kind of taking away some of my approach angle in the front. And if I need it, I'll take it out and use it.
All right, here's the thing about off-roading full-size trucks. You really want the shortest truck possible because, well, you want the best approach, departure, and most importantly, breakover angle. And let's face it, these trucks are long.
Okay, so I can feel my four-wheel drive system engaged. The steering is heavier. I have more control because I'm in low gear, 4 low. And my good bull up front went sideways. I was gonna say his horns are pointing the way of the trail, but now of course he went sideways on me. No!
So one of the things I did was I let out 20 pounds up front and 30 pounds out back. I was told by an old guru of off-roading that it's a good idea to have 5 or 10 pounds less in the rear. I don't know if that's true, so I'm testing out that theory.
You know, it's not about sometimes having the biggest tires, biggest axles, or biggest approach and departure angle. Sometimes it's just about having the toughest truck. All right, here comes the first obstacle. It's just dropping in. Like I said, full-size trucks are a little tricky. A little tricky. Not bad. Airing down certainly helped a lot. Oh, my first hit. It's gonna happen.
My horns are kind of all over the place. I just hope I don't bash anything really hard. But my cattle head is very set. Whoa!
Oh, and there goes the hitch. Down goes Frazier.
Ouch.
All right, hopefully I won't do the same thing. I got hung up on this before in a Suzuki Samurai. Hopefully I have better ground clearance this time. That was the issue. There we go. No hill descent control, just braking.
Let's see if I can get through here. This would be the way to do it. Come on, Ford. You can do it. Oh, yeah. Brake over angle is not grand. Oh, it didn't hit. What a surprise. Woohoo. Oh, yeah. Sure, I hit. Of course I hit. But the great thing about being in a cheap truck is, well, it's a cheap truck. So even if you hit, big freaking whoop.
I'm dragging my hitch. No!
Up we go. A little bit of momentum. Momentum is my friend. What that sound was, but it didn't sound good. Minor scraping. Minor scraping. Minor scraping.
All right, here we go. Ford up the gatekeeper. Oh!
I'm gonna go with momentum here.
Oh yeah. Come on, truck. Come on, Ford. That's the way you do it. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. All right, gentlemen, that's the way you do it. Go for it.
Chevy's going up the gatekeeper, trying to. Woohoo! Oh yeah! A little bit of scraping, a tiny bit of throttle. Yes!
I think both those guys have better ground clearance than I do with their lifts. This is a stock lift. Came directly from Dodge back in 2001. You know what I call that? Giggity!
So far, I'm just dragging my ass.
Well, actually, you're dragging your exhaust. He's dragging his ass. Isn't that
No,
right, Cowboy?
it's fine. It's fine.
Is that Carolina drag?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Carolina squad.
Yeah, some of the times when he's hit with his hitch,
Yeah.
it, like echoed all over the canyon. It was awesome.
But dude, it's a tough truck. It's built like a rock.
We'll see. We're only starting.
All right, here we go up. I'm gonna call this the lion's tail. Keep in mind we're making all these up just for fun. But I call it the lion's tail because this is really where the big old hills start. The lion's back, except bigger. I smell rubber.
Yeah, we don't have money for lockers.
All right, I'll do it your style, Nathan. That is Nathan style. A little bit of momentum. I can't see anything over my hood.
Okay, now it's my turn. I'm gonna maintain momentum. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I have an advantage of actually following Roman and kind of making sure that I fix any mistake he makes.
Okay, transmission didn't like that very much, but we're okay. My tires are the oldest of the group. Okay, doing good. If you lose traction and start skidding, you gotta let off the brakes a little bit, let the tires catch up, and just try to breathe.
That flag is one badass flag back there.
Yeah, it's ridiculous and awesome at the same time. Me matey, har har.
Alrighty guys, I am climbing up the real lion. And I need to maintain my momentum, I think, because if I don't, bad things will start to happen. And I did it! Woohoo!
Look, I gotta say, all three of these trucks are just, pretty incredible.
I'm very surprised, guys. I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm a little depressed because I was expecting somebody to explode by now.
So originally, the Chevy has a small oil leak, maybe the back seal, the rear main seal. But it looks like Nathan has developed his own oil leak. Nathan, what is happening here?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Come over here.
It appears you've developed a small oil leak. Really, do you have to do that?
I'm not leaking. There's no leak. There's no leak.
How's the transmission?
It's not doing great. It's fine. It's really, really, really unhappy sometimes, and then other times it seems to be pretty pleasant.
The most expensive truck, Andre, is already showing signs of wear and tear.
Oh, my magnificent Chevy is magnificent.
All right, well let's take on some hard obstacles and see.
Okay.
I think frame bender, dude, and I think ass scratcher. We gotta try those.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay.
This thing's so obnoxious, it's perfect for me.
Next time on To Hell and Back.
All right, guys. Next obstacle is frame bender.
That was a minor scrape.
Do it with a little bit of momentum. I think that's the only way I'm gonna get up this thing. We take it to the Yak Ranch and we do a tug of war. All right, gentlemen, I will count you down, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, pull!
Gentlemen, before we start, Yak Off Hill.
What? You're calling it Yak Off Hill?
I think it's a great name.
3, 2, 1, go!
The transmission's not very happy in first or fourth.